that winter is a great time to take a stroll at the Botanic Gardens. Who knew, right? And surround yourself too with the natural beauty, the wonder, the art. They are currently featuring a colorful orchid showcase that you'll absolutely love. So Erin Bird, the Associate Director of Communications, joins us with all of those details.
Well, tell us about the Orchid Showcase because I hear it's fabulous.
It is beautiful. The Orchid Showcase is on view at our York Street location through February 21st. And it is in the Orangery, and there are hundreds of gorgeous orchid blooms from, the common varieties that you can see at a flower shop to really rare and different size and style orchids that are in our collection.
Wow. Can you talk to me a little bit about what kind of work goes into having this type of showcase over at the Botanic Gardens? Because I know that they can be tricky.
Mm-hmm. Well, thankfully, we have a team of horticulturists who are very skilled in taking care of the orchids. And so the collections that we have in our greenhouses, they are constantly tending to it and know kind of the tricks to keep them happy. And of course, they're in a climate controlled space that is the temperature and moisture that they like. And then the planting, as far as the planting goes, the horticulturists kind of change the color themes and the styles of the plants each year. So there's a little different variety of flowers to look at every time you come.
Oh my gosh. Well, my mom is going to be visiting very soon, and I know exactly where I am going to take her. She has such a green thumb. She's great
Oh,
and stuff like
great.
that. She would love it. Okay, another thing you guys are doing, which I think is fantastic, is the art exhibition. What is that like?
Yeah, so in the Fair Newman Center, we have art galleries. And so right now we have 3 exhibits that are on view through the beginning of April. And they range from prints to sculptures, and they all happen to be by female artists right now, which is really cool. And one of the projects is a crowdsourced, it's called the Moth Migration Project, and it's crowdsourced printed moths that the artist collects from all over the world. People make and send it, and then they are installed on the wall. So it looks like just all these black and white moths flying over. And then the other shows are, of course, really beautiful as well.
I love it. And yes, a lot of girl power there. One
Yeah.
of the things I want people to know is how much variety and how many things they can actually do at the Botanic Gardens. Now, education programs is another thing that you offer. And I read on your website that even something with yoga. Let's talk
Mhm.
about that and how cool that is.
Yeah, so we have classes and programs for all ages, from toddlers all the way up to adults. And the types of classes are just as varied from, as you mentioned, we have yoga classes, which in the winter take place inside, and in the summer we bring them outside. And then we have gardening classes, cooking classes, art classes. So there's really something for everyone.
Oh my goodness, the cooking class. I did not see that one, and that is one that I would definitely want to come out to. And I love that it's for all ages. I've got 2 kiddos, and oh, that is so good to hear. Okay, why do you think, Erin, winter time is a good time to visit the Botanic Gardens?
Winter is beautiful at the Botanic Gardens, and once you get past, understanding that a lot of the outdoor plants are dormant for the winter, which means they're not dead; they are just hibernating and sleeping. And so there are, a lot of dried plants, and of course the trees don't have leaves on them. But there's so much textural and sculptural beauty in the gardens in the winter, and especially in our conifer collections, which are really beautiful in the Japanese garden. And then, of course, you can get your boost of color by visiting the Tropical Conservatory, which is just a warm escape in the winter. And then the Orchid Showcase is in the Orangery, which also has our citrus collection. So that just has beautiful, fragrant citrus flowers and then ripening citrus on the trees. So there's really kind of something to see all parts of the years. And then winter is just really great.
It sounds like it. Well, say no more. The Denver Botanic Gardens is certainly a place to visit right now. And speaking of that, what are your current hours and anything we need to know before we come out and visit, and what is the best way to book our visit?
So both our York Street and Chatfield Farms locations are open 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Advanced tickets are required, and you can buy those online at botanicgardens.org or by calling our visitor service desk. And outdoors, masks are not required, but inside any of our buildings or even the orangery, we do ask that all visitors over the age of 3 wear a mask.
Okay, wonderful. So yeah, visit the website and stand by because I'm going to give you guys more info on how to book your next visit. Erin, great things happening over there. Thank you so much for being with us today.
You are welcome. Thanks for having me.
Visit the Orchid Showcase at the Denver Botanic Gardens. It's happening now through February 21st. For more information, including tickets and special events, visit botanicgardens.org.